Konnichiwa everyone, and my familiar is back with another Genshin Pack live stream. How you guys doing? So, we're here just continuing the quest. As you guys can probably see on the pinned comment, I added the link to the latest video. Well, it's not literally the latest video. All I did was I took my oldest VOD, basically the first ever live stream I did for Genshin. I edited down into a VOD, though there's like 2 hours of stuff I didn't need to show on there, or like if I want to I can, use it, but it will be like a separate video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, minus the audio quality being ass. I apologize for that, but it's back when I used to use my webcam mic and stuff, so it's not gonna be the best quality. But hopefully, I did my best to allow you guys to enjoy as much as possible. Excuse me. Before we go into the next part, I'd like for everyone to take a moment to hit the like button and share to help boost us more in the algorithm. Only take a few seconds of your time, costs you nothing, but it helps me out a lot. Alright, let's go. New Villette?
Place?
Yeah.
You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the promotion. I heightened my visual assistant to hydrogen element. How about that?
And even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well?
That's true. You might be able to hear her. Vache. Vache.
So you heard it too.
Sorry. Roxanne, a flow came into my head.
Me, Vache. I'm here.
Yeah, he's saying his name. He's right there.
Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you.
Hey, yo!
I'm finally here for you.
Hey, yo!
Wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Dude, if you touch the water and turn the into water, I'm not gonna help you.
Vignier, is that you? It's me, Vache. Vignier.
Well, she actually is dead. Oh no, I forgot. She's an Oceanid.
Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me.
Why, you like your new life as Oceanid?
You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
Decades.
It's been more than 20 years. I've
Got it.
suffered
I
for
knew it.
Over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me.
Interesting.
I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this?
He doesn't even flinch that she looks like an Oceanid.
You are my everything.
That must be real love
I
then.
don't know how I could live without you.
Hey, yo, simpin'.
Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Yo, that's heavy to
What
drop on
are you
him.
saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
Damn.
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts.
Damn.
Works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
She regrets being with you.
I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
Damn.
All because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
He came here to try to find you again, but now he's just getting, like, dunked
Who
on.
are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices.
What do you mean?
Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
Wait, then that means he's not talking to his lover.
I'm Azine.
Mm.
The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why?
Oh, this isn't his lover
Where's
then.
Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore.
Or you just don't want her to see him.
Consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
Is this just the cliche love story?
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist.
That's true.
The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved.
Damn!
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Wait. Does that even mean she's even Vignier at that point? If her consciousness is being mixed with other people's emotions, it's like having a ton of people, like having a ton of demons in her head down in here and make her feel like a different way. Therefore, I don't think Vignier is seeking that. I think she's being brainwashed or made to think that way because of the victims that, got her from him interacting with them. This has nothing to do with how Vignier actually feels. I feel like she's being manipulated. Excuse me. I feel like she's being manipulated into thinking that from the victims of a share. It looks like I didn't meet a Vignier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning. Yeah, I don't know if Vignier is even still alive consciously in something, or if this is actually what she's thinking. Because I feel like this isn't the actual Vignier. Like, I understand if you dissolve from your lover and stuff, you'll feel hurt and stuff, but you're not gonna automatically hate them. This just feels like a 180 for how she felt before, and there's like no reason it seems to give her that except for the mix of consciousness from her victims, which isn't her changing her like hating her past lover. It's more of her being manipulated into disliking him.
No. Yeah. She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please. Have mercy.
I agree with Marcel. That'd be too easy for her to hate him like that.
Don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore.
Yeah, but how can you prove that came from the real Vignier? How? Again, it's a mix of consciousness. You could just be lying to him just to hurt him back. Then again, he might take this fully and trust your word, but I think that you're bullshitting him. I don't think that she's actually saying that.
But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you.
Again, I feel like this is more of them making lies up on her just to hurt him back. This is this is just their pettiness trying to get back at him. Unless they can somehow prove it right now that it was actually Vignier saying this They're just lying.
She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Again, these girls have have no reason not to lie about what she thinks. They could say anything, and say that, oh, she said this and that. I mean, people really do that IRL. Be like, oh, she said this or she said that, and just because they know it's gonna hurt the person a lot. Boys do it, girls do it, men and women don't because they're not immature like that. But you know what I mean? Literally, they're lying just to get underneath the skin.
Vache. 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 Vache.
Yeah, see, they hate him, but it's not her. I have a bet for Marcel. Later, the guardists find the culprit. I can't even read that fast. Thank you for not having the ability to just click off that and not allow me to read it, piece of shit, Genshin. Several days later, 3 words, I can read that easily. Excuse me. We're just waiting for it to load.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping.
In the
God,
rain?
It's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
In the rain. You have a weird time to want to go shopping, Paimon. Shopping is searching for its own way, or my legs are killing me. I say legs are killing me.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
What's up, cutie? How you doing?
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
Huh. That's nice to see, Melis.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
What's up, Silver? How you doing, bro?
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
It's actually pretty cute.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
But just bringing home the bacon meat in this scenario.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
I'll be sarcastic and say no shit, Paimon, but that's a good question.
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen.
Oh, damn.
Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Damn! That hurts.
This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
Oh, I feel like a little bit tears are coming from my eyes. Oh my god. That's awesome.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, I agree, Paimon. For another rare time, I agree with you.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
I see.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
That's because you're stubborn, but that's what we like about you.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service.
And what? What happened?
Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Proceed.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
Yellow Rose! Now that is a title.
To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since.
I mean, I will hope so. She just gave you a good title. Why would you shit talk her?
She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Did you do it?
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Did you do it?
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Want to make it out right now?
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Definitely, 100%. I agree.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
You guys didn't fuck after, did you?
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
Well, I mean, if they fucked, I would assume so.
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf.
Oh, that's nice.
It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the
Excuse me?
tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
True.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness.
I mean, you can't expect everyone to think about it constantly, but those who want to know the story or those who want to spread the story will let it live on. It's like putting in a history book, but you can't expect everyone to always focus on a story forever. People do have lives.
Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What would that be?
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended.
Go ahead.
And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me,
Excuse me.
too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also.
I said, can I come? Why are you trying to shove yourself into this? Paimon, please.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
To be fair, this time Paimon actually did help. She was actually useful just for a little bit, so I'll give her it.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Why was me and Paimon out there? We could have caught a code. We could have just got the common code. What in the absolute hell were we thinking of?
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Oh.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Who?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
Paimon, let's go investigate why a Nouvellette is here.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Why would you need to ask?
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
Alright.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette.
People say he's like part dragon or something. Is he really part dragon?
In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Answer a question.
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway?
Yeah! Yeah! I love this! I love when people start questioning things like this. It helps you have more of an understanding of your own reality. If you don't question shit, you're just a sheep in a herd. But if you question stuff, you start understanding the world around you in the way that you would like to perceive it as. So yes, Nouvelle, love this. I love this. Keep doing this.
There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself.
Get you?
Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things.
What does that mean?
They could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
You thought that humans had a template, didn't ya?
Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel.
Oh?
I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
You don't understand people, do you? You don't understand. Some things are worth more than the survival of oneself. And that's something that most beings or immortal beings don't seem to comprehend that much. There are things worth more than just surviving. They just haven't found it yet.
But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong.
Yes, and we throw praise to Mr. Callus. Thank you, Mr. Callus. Hey there, Grunchi. I mean, Gonchi. Hey there, Gonchi. How you doing?
If not for his sacrifice, the serial
Excuse me. I mean,
disappearances
Gunchi.
would have remained
Gunchi.
unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him.
Is it really dark? No, it's not. Ah, I hurt my arm. I moved it the wrong way on my armrest. Oh, the pain is fading away now. It didn't hurt deeply, but it stung. Like, I don't know, like hitting your toe on something, like stubbing it. Yeah, you always get my name wrong. Always. I'm so sorry. Do you have a nickname I can call you by then? Do you have a nickname?
And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself.
I should probably start doing turn on my face cam more, because then you guys can see me just, you know, my visual reaction. I'm nodding right now. Is it Agon or Agoon? Agon, Agon, or Agoon? 1, 2, or 3. Agon, Agon, or Agoon? I'm just trying to think of how would you like me to pronounce the O in there. Or do I just pronounce A like it's a letter, like Agon? Oh. So, want me to say Agon or Agon? Agon or Agon? I'll be right back. I need to rinse off my fingers a little bit. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I'm gonna turn on my face cam, cause two. So, uh, so I got Aegon. So Aegon. So I'm guessing you're saying Aegon. All right, I can call you Aegon. But yeah, where's my mask? It was in my pocket. I'm gonna put on my mask, but I'll turn on my camera so you guys can see my reaction. But I'll turn it off afterwards. But I feel like stuff like this, you need like my see me more and more reaction. Since my PNG YouTuber doesn't have much of a, you know, I can't just slap in more emotions in there. I feel like this would be better. Okay, face cam, add source, switch to here, close. There we go. Don't question why I'm wearing this white shirt. Don't question it. Face reveal? No, this ain't a face reveal. As you can clearly see, I'm still wearing a mask. But this more of a, I can, you know, react, and like, if you ever watched a, character that wears masks like Spider-Man or Deadpool, I'll be showing you exactly what I mean, because I've done this before on TikTok, and it's very easy for me to do.
So, you asked me why I came here.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner.
Oh! Oh! That's awesome! That's awesome! Wow! Wow, okay! We love to see that! We love to see that! You look different than I thought. Well, I hope I didn't disappoint you. Hopefully, I look better than what you thought. And then you can let me know what you thought. You can let me know right now what you thought I looked like.
This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
I don't even know what to say to that.
That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver. One of my guys.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Dude, I can feel there. It's hard for me to express my feelings as well. Or a certain amount of my feelings. It's really hard to do that. So I can understand where you're coming from. Is there my fingers? No. Okay. I looked at the camera and I thought my fingers looked dirty, but that was just a shadow.
Just say you don't need to apologize.
I can relate to Nouvelle like this. Like I paused it so much that quite a bit of times people have told me to stop saying sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry. But then again, that's another project like, oh shit, sorry. Damn it, sorry.
So Navia and Novelette seem to have made their peace as well.
This is lovely. I ain't saying you look bad. Everyone looks good. That's nice. May I ask, do you live with your parents or alone? If you can't tell, I understand. I'm planning to move out this year, but yeah, I currently live with my parents and stuff. Not that I like that. That's my fault. I take full responsibility for not being able to move out as fast. I did some bad decisions in my life, but that's why recently this year I'm working more and more on to move out so I can fix my mistake. One thing for people need to understand, you get regrets in your life. But it means you having that regret doesn't mean shit if you don't try to fix your regrets. That's why you need to at one point think on how to fix your regret. Like think of what you regret, and even though it could be something hard or something maybe impossible to do, like so hard that it doesn't seem possible, you gotta think of how to fix it, or else it will haunt you forever.
Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Yeah. Oh, it's done rating. Let's go.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Not that I know of. Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Walk? You have legs for a reason, bro. You tell me that if you sip on those, they'll be like jellyfish because you forgot how to use them?
Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
I don't think she's gonna be that mad against you.
Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Kinda. I don't really care to talk to him, but we can. Do you like any sports? I don't watch any sports, but I could say my favorite would be soccer, because I played soccer before. I played in a soccer team before, but I couldn't go far because some reasons and stuff. It's some private life reasons, and it wasn't because I wasn't capable of doing so. I was capable. I was doing pretty good, but some things got in the way with it, and I just had to stop doing it. I would love to play more soccer again. I don't really care if it's like, oh, try to go into a championship and stuff. It could just be playing with friends. I don't care. Well, soccer says football. I'm talking about football.
Pay your respects to her father.
Yeah.
We ran into Navia
Football,
on the street today, so
exactly.
we just followed her here.
I feel like football is the best sport I ever made. Like, it's the most fun and best sports. There's other good stuff, but like no other sport like basketball or American football, which would just be American rugby. They don't really compare to soccer / football.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Not that I know of.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy.
I play as
So
CB.
we figured we
I don't
could
know what
try
that
and ask
stands
you a
for.
few questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
What'd that be? Oh, is this a part where I start asking questions like I asked questions to the Archon? But he's not the Archon. Wait, am I done with the main quest here?
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water. But what is it really?
Hopefully the audio didn't cut off for you guys. It cut off for me for a couple seconds and I don't know why.
Truthfully, that name is already quite
Center
accurate.
back?
I can
Ah.
only surmise that Vacher and his ilk
What-
only
what did
learned
I
of its
play?
nature and existence after
Are you talking about in
extensive
football?
research.
In soccer / football, I didn't really pay attention to what position I played. Oh wait, did my face cam just freeze? Oh shoot, give me a sec. There we go. I don't know why it froze there. Wait, BRB, in a minute. Never mind, I'm back. But yeah, I didn't pay attention to what position I was in. I was just in more than one. I just didn't. One thing I didn't do is I didn't play goalie that I know of.
There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today.
But by the way, I was a good attacker. Whenever I was in the front and doing stuff, I got plenty of goals. I was doing pretty well.
Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Woohoo! Were you in the enemy side of your goals? Wait, were you in the enemy side of your goal side? Or on your goal side? Well, that's a striker. Or a winger. It's called a striker from at least I know from like Blue Lock. If you ever watched Blue Lock, which is a soccer and or football anime, it's the same sport regardless what name you call it. It's a football anime. Blue Lock. So yes, I was a striker before, but I wasn't always a striker on the team. I played other roles. I just never got put into the goalkeeper. That I remember. I don't remember if I did. I just remember that I'm pretty sure I didn't do that all the time. I know Blark, that's cool. But yeah, I didn't have a set position because they kept switching me every game. Like after one game, another one, I go into a different position and stuff. So we were like rotating and stuff, I guess you can say. I didn't mind it. I still had fun. But I had way more fun doing like the striker position. Because I was pretty good at it.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
Oh.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Pardon?
What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
On.
So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead?
I don't fucking know.
To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
True.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes. About the prophecy that has been circulating around
That
Fontaine.
the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne.
He's saying to
The
how
sins of
tall are
the
you?
people
Tell
will
it
be
in
finally
Samirs,
washed
please.
away for good.
According to Google, when I put 5'10" in centimeters, I'm 177.80 centimeters. So yeah, and the system that everyone uses outside of America, I'm 177. I'm 177.80 centimeters, but in America we call that 5'10". So I'll be 5'10" inches. But outside America and stuff, I'm 177.80 centimeters. So I'm pretty tall. Regardless what anyone says, I'm above average height for a guy. The sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in the water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Yeah.
Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yeah.
That's right! Lily that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly.
Is it true though?
Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
The former, huh? Wait, is this like is this like the Dendro Archon, where they were the same person, but they reincarnated like an immortal jellyfish?
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs.
Love to hear that. In my country, when I was 12, I was 161 centimeters. Excuse me, you're pretty tall for a kid. We are tall in my country. I see that.
Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose.
What's that supposed to mean?
If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
I don't.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
What about child?
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You completely trust a robot's judgment over your own? Even though I agree with you most of the time, this one time it didn't agree with you. You question yourself? What if you're not wrong and the robot is wrong?
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness.
So this has nothing to do with actually judging him. It just sees him like, oh, he's a oh god, what's it called again? I forgot what the association he's in is called. Oh, Fatui Harbinger. So I'm guessing it could say that he's a Fatui Harbinger and be instantly like, oh, you're guilty. And not because what he did in that country, but just because solely he's a Fatui Harbinger and you want to throw him in jail for a big one.
Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
And what the hell are you going to do about it? You're just going to agree with the machine or you're going to do something against it?
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
Wait, so this machine is gaining consciousness? It's basically a collection of people's energy forming a spirit. Because that's what it's giving me. It's a collection of people's energies forming into a spirit. Excuse me, creating conscious to this robot. It's like The most I can explain is that if you guys ever watched JJK, JJK best explains what it's like for paranormal beings to form. You know, they just talk about negative creatures like curses. That's exactly what I see how beings are formed that are not physical. A collection of energy gathering up and forming a being, a paranormal being, or a supernatural being, whatever you want to call it. In this case, a collection of people's energies is collecting and forming a consciousness for this robot, creating a spirit for it out of their energy. I heard you have other channels. Also, what are their names? We got Spirit Demon Curse, which is my horror channel. Spirit Plus, which is channel I'm mostly doing Roblox right now, but I also want to do Minecraft. I have Spirit Collects, which in the future is just when I make box so many videos or like showing my collection. I'm collecting stuff or like doing like card opening for like Pokemon or other card anime card stuff that, you know, is tradable and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Pokemon's not just the only one. There's actually a ton of other stuff. Even outside of anime, there's our card collection like Uno or like baseball cards. Even though I'm not gonna ever collect those, those are just for example. And also we have the Spirit Reacts, which is a channel where I'm gonna be reacting to. And the reason why is just because Spirit Reacts, because I did research and there's really nothing, no channel that has a name. And also, it doesn't give me spiritual content when I look up the name. So it's gonna be very, whenever I start posting on it, it's gonna be very easy for me to dominate it and grow on there. I wonder why I get a frame on my name. Wait, I wonder why I get frame when I say it in live chat. Does it work for does it appear on your screen? What do you mean frame on your name? What do you mean by that?
In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
Like I said, I don't think Farina is a judge at all. I think she's just a drama queen / actress that's playing around with the court system just for her own personal pleasure and entertainment. I think she should just get out of the court and stop playing judge because she's hurting other people just trying to be like a popular actor in a way, just to like entertain herself while entertain others. I don't think she's doing it for the justice. I think she's doing it for her own entertainment while trying to entertain others. So it's really cruel and disgusting.
While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
That sucks, though.
If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
We love you, Nouvelle. I love this guy. This guy can be amazing when he's there for it.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
That's probably true, Paimon. I agree with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
That's about it.
Your sibling. Another blonde-haired traveler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
Fuck.
If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese.
I got dragged down because you guys were fucking stupid. And Farina had an ego.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No, I have one more. I have no more questions.
It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Woo!
It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You're not disappearing from Fontaine, are you? What are you saying here?
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well.
Fair point.
This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
Alright, you've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
You just noticed it? Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my face cam now.
Well, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
Okay.
Navia said something about having a place
Excuse
ready
me.
for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Hmm. Oh damn. My webcam that I use right now feels very hot. Ugh. Fine, take out the mask for right now. It's more of a I have facial hair right now, and it's not that I want it. It's my punishment for not leaving sooner and stuff. I'll shave it off once I move out and stuff. But for right now, the facial hair is punishment. But I can't wait to like get rid of it. I don't like having facial hair at all. Wait, why aren't you dying pretty easily?
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
Does it appear in you? Is the right frame around? Because I see it. I don't see any right frame you're talking about. I think you live in on the other side of the world because I live because it's night. It's 4:19 p.m. for me. Or 4:20 now. 4:20 p.m. which would be 1600 hours and 20 minutes. So 1620 in military time. But 4:20 p.m. in non-military time. I think, so yeah, I don't think I live nearby you at all. Whew. Well, you're at 11:20 p.m. Oh, so you're 7 hours ahead of me. I see. A lot of people who watch me nowadays, a lot of them live in time zones that are ahead of me. Well, I live in a time zone that's behind them. I guess the algorithm brings people from more east of the world than me to me, and that's very interesting.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for
Where
us,
are you,
I
bro?
promise.
I live in the USA. I thought you knew.
Such a good person.
Mm.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved,
Mm-hmm.
no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can
Whoa.
just completely relax.
Whoa. Paimon, those are bold claims. Those are bold claims. Guys, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. Oh, guys, never mind. I didn't get my fan. Hey guys, I'm back. Hello, I live in Kosovo. Oh yeah, I think you said that before.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
I guess so. If we want to, couldn't we pick up with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
I'm gonna choose the answer that I say most because the first one says fair enough, and the second one says just don't spoil the ending for me this time. Okay, both of these I would say actually, but I would choose the first one because the first one I say a lot to other people. Fair enough. I say fair enough so a lot. I just haven't said. I just didn't have a reason to say it that much recently.
Wanting to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary.
Mm.
It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it.
No, Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
You may want to rub your eyes because you maybe look at them.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
Hopefully not.
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place.
Chatty little fairy. Oh yeah.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
This is marvelous. This is marvelous.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Why should I even do what she says? Is it Kosovo on the world map? I think I've looked you up before. Maps. Right? Is your country in Serbia? Is your country in Serbia? Yes or no? Is your country in Serbia? Well, we are a border. Huh? I look it up and I guess you border them? Considering it kind of looks like you're inside, like, hold up. Let me show you exactly what I see. This is what I see. As you can tell, this is what I see. This is Serbia. And you're like right here. Is that true? This is Kosovo. So is that you? This is your country? We had a war with them. Oh. So you do border. So this is Serbia and this is Kosovo. Where's my bro's Germany? Right here. I'm like, I know this in Europe. Wait, where's Britain? Italy, Austria. Wait, Austria is not even... Wait, Austria is different than Germany? And this is where Hitler came from, Austria. Hitler's not a German. Bro, what the fuck? But he used Germans like a tool. You know, in that terrible time in history. This is... Wait, this is Ukraine? I thought Ukraine was somewhat below Russia, not like to the left of it, like southwest of it. Excuse me. UK is on the top left. Top left. Oh, you're right. Here they are. Here's United Kingdom. Oh, cuz I thought the UK was like over here where Ukraine is. But take in mind, I never studied geography. I never did. So my world on how I thought the world map looked was not even exactly what it looked like at all. I got it mixed up. This is Ireland. This is like where Cat was from. Where's Norway again? Oh, this one right. I have a big sister that came from Norway. And yeah, damn. And here's United Kingdom. This is Germany. I mean Germany. And we're over here in the USA. Greetings from Ukraine. Yo! I was just talking about the Ukraine just a second ago when I was looking at the map. How you guys doing over there? If anyone is new here, make sure to subscribe to become an anime familiar. Also hit the like button and share because it only takes you guys a few seconds to do so. It costs you absolutely nothing. It's free. It also helps me a lot in the long run.
Nicolette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I guess so.
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Marmonia and asked Monsieur Neuvillette in person.
That's called Palais Memorial. That looks like palace, but without the C here, but instead of an S.
If you say so, but
I wish I knew English.
about this.
I don't speak Ukraine. I don't speak the Ukrainian Russian, so I don't know. I'm sorry about the language barrier. Came to say hello. Hello back. I don't know how to say hello in Russian. Or the Ukrainian Russian.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Bro, I said the name, I said the name word 2 times you didn't read. Wait, what? Nah, but guess who saved my country from war? Ukraine? Or wait, was it Germany? Who? Who saved you guys from war? USA? Oh, that's nice. Even though I was born in America, I don't consider myself an American because I'm not a native of this country. I don't have, and what I mean by that is that I don't have Native American blood in me. I don't. I think I heard that I have Indian blood in me. Wait, no, actually, I need to take a DNA test. I may have a tiny Native American blood, because if so, I am American. That, or my mother told me that I was Indian, so I have part Indian blood from, like, India. That's not Native American. Actually, I don't even know why exactly back then Christopher Columbus even thought that the Native Americans were Indians. Maybe because they both had dark skin, but that still was, like, fucked up, and that guy was racist for saying that, to be honest. That's pretty racist and stereotypical. Crazy how Serbia has Russia and Kosovo has America. Oh, as like allies? Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Wait, was I supposed to go up here? No, I'm supposed to go up here. Why I find kind of screwed up is that literally I think it was on a clip from news or something, but I don't know. They say like, oh, what we consider in America is someone who was literally born here, which is like that's not true. Excuse me. Because if it was that easy, then people in Japan, like if say I give birth to someone in Japan, but they don't have Japanese blood in them. But in Japan, they're not considered a Japanese person, and that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know. Some people like glad like America works like this, where you're born in the country, so you're not considered a legal citizen. You are now considered American, which that shouldn't be it at all. I know there might be people who disagree with me, but I think it's bullshit. One, it's not even arguable. This land was stolen. So saying like, oh, if you're born here, you're an American. No, the fuck you're not. No, unless you have Native American blood, you're not an American at all. What you are is that whether your blood or ethnicity from from the people that came to America, but you're not American unless you have Native American blood. And that's the truth. That's the truth that I know a lot of like Americans would probably like disagree with and probably would hate to hear, but it's the truth. Like I'm saying this, and I am born in America, and I'm saying that I'm not American because I don't have Native American blood, and that's how it literally should work. Just saying like, oh, I'm American because I was born here, and that's arrogant, ignorant, and also a dipshit move that America's made up. I wouldn't even say Americans. I would just say foreigners made up to feel like they're part of something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did you want to see us about something?
I guess I gotta go. I want to play also a little and sleep. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Aegon. Thanks for stopping by.
Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Maybe.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
What do you mean?
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Go ahead.
The situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this...
Wait, is this Arlecchino?
I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Wait, because I heard that we find out Arlecchino comes in a Fontaine storyline. Oh, I want to see her more. I want to get to know her personality more. I call her my waifu, but I don't really know her that much.
We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Alright.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Maybe.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time.
Why being smart about this?
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
Yeah!
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me.
Na, Farina, you'll do this by yourself.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
That's a good question.
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
I want to drag you out of your throne and fucking punch you through a wall.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see
Yes!
it today as an ordinary tea party.
Oh god, she is hot.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
I want to fuck her so badly. I'm sorry. That sounds terrible. Like that sounds like a simp on my end, but I literally find her so hot.
Lady Farina?
Yes, cutie.
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
Someone's writing on dick. Sorry guys, I literally found out that I think I had this a bit too small. I didn't double check to readjust this. Give it a sec. There we go.
To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
Don't you dare say me.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Damn, I still smash.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
Oh, she's really dragging her to the mud. Let's go.
The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no
Yeah.
getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives.
Mm-hmm.
That is something truly worth cherishing,
Mm-hmm.
and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
I would assume.
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues.
Yeah.
Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue.
Good.
So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
Good.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
You bled, that's not fair. That's not fair.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
Can I get her pregnant? I'm sorry.
Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
Damn.
About that.
Well, you're gonna deny her the ability to see Child?
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Is this where I get dragged in?
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be returning soon.
Excuse me.
We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
She's scared of Arlecchino.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
A lot, probably.
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide.
Well, I can't say he turned into water. He's not from Fontaine.
Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance.
Maybe he's just really good at hiding in people's blind spots.
I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail.
Fine, I'll do it.
The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
Got it.
That means we bought ourselves some time.
What do you want us to do? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine? Yeah, let's try the second one.
You're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
Oh.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Yep.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I don't know about that.
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
So literally the prison and the court system are two separate entities, and the prison won't allow the court system to dip a single finger or a single fingertip of their hand into anything they have going around there.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Yeah, because he can't even go over there because they will refuse him, but they won't refuse us because we're not part of the court system.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Wait, do you really need to give me false charges? Why?
So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in the top spots, well, Child is our friend. I'll say Child is our friend.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
Yeah, but I don't really understand why you have to give me false charges.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret.
I'm still tight, bro.
We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
So I'm guessing we're gonna be treated like shit, just like an American jail system.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Yeah, that suddenly hit you in the head like a brick wall, dude. How did you not understand that?
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact that we'd be prisoners? Or we've already agreed, Palmer, just accept it. Yeah, just
Please
accept
do
it.
not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Hmm.
That's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
We used to be pissed off and want to punch you, but I find this hilarious.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Why do we need your... I mean, I'll take the cake, but why? That was random of him to give me a cake. Excuse me. Whew.
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
I was just clicking the side quest for the future wise. Come on, just skip through this. Come, you talk. This is what I don't like about Genshin's dialogue. There's way too much talking. When you don't even have a voice actor, why do you talk so much? I don't know, they couldn't have a button to summarize that? I want to say I want to be right back, but I don't know whether to leave right now or not. I need to go use the restroom, but I don't want to be like instantly thrown into dialogue. Okay, good. Alright guys, I'll be right back.
Wanna come over for tea? Phew!
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No, Fontaine, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh, but now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. All right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Go! Phew!
All right, Nervalect, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Araneus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! One client, two clients, three clients.
Don't be scared! Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. You're up. So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Ugh, Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance? Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Wait, how long was I muted? Oh my god, wait, hold up. I must have accidentally muted myself longer than I thought. I forgot to unmute myself. I said so much dialogue. Oh. Oh, that hurts now. Damn, guys, I'm so sorry that I was muted the whole time. Well, subscribe if you're new to become an anime familiar. Like and share because it helps me a lot and only takes you a few seconds and costs you nothing and it helps me in the long run. I promise next time I won't be muted like that. I'm sorry for anyone who experienced me being muted after I came back. So basically it looked like I was being silent and I gave nothing. But I promise I was doing dialogue. I just didn't notice that that I stayed muted and I'm sorry about that. Alright then, I'll see you guys next time. Most of you guys, I'll charge you guys later. TTYL. It's here to shy.